Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about should you uninstall Kaspersky antivirus from your computer and other devices. Yes, you probably should. I know that probably should end the video, but there needs to go, or I need to go into a little bit explanation of why you need to remove Kaspersky from your Windows, Macintosh, and other devices. Well, the short of it is this: we're kind of in a cyber war right now, so you need to make sure that you are protecting your devices and use only American made antivirus software on your computer. Reason being is that Kaspersky, especially in the past, may have ties with the Russian government. And when you're looking at antivirus software, you have to understand that your antivirus software is not an all intrusive, but is a software that can look deep into your computer system. So that's why it's not recommended that you use Kaspersky on any of your devices anymore. Antivirus software obviously plays a good role in making sure that our devices are protected from a lot of the cyber threats out there. But there's always a good possibility that your antivirus software company may be using their software to spy on your surfing habits, especially since antivirus software is designed to scan files on your computers and other devices. There's no telling what information they're picking up when you have a routine scan done on your computer. And take in consideration too that most of your antivirus software is constantly scanning your computer and devices. So if you were to have a antivirus company want to steal secrets about any computer, then that would be the best way to make that happen, because we trust these programs to keep us safe and secure, but they may not be following the same rules that our government follows as far as personal safety and what happens to the information they may gather when they're scanning your devices. Now, in this day and age, Kaspersky isn't the only antivirus company out there that is created overseas. There are a lot of popular products, both paid and free, that you're probably using that are made overseas. Now, Kaspersky obviously uses a Russian based name, and that's fine and dandy, but there are a lot of companies out there that use names that you may be familiar with, but sometimes they're being made overseas. So let's take a look at some of the popular antivirus programs that you currently may be using but are actually made overseas. Our first one is going to be Avast antivirus. As you can see, it's made in the Czech Republic. Probably Avast means something in Czechoslovakian, but it's synonymous with antivirus, so it's easy to make you think that most of these software products are made in the US. And I think for us living here in the US, you automatically assume that if it's for a computer, that it's going to be made statewide. But that isn't always the case, because software and operating systems are designed for the whole world. So it makes perfect sense why a lot of these foreign countries make antivirus software, because A, it kind of benefits them monetarily, and B, there is a large swath of people that they can reach with their software, including the whole world. So let's take a look at some of the other antivirus products that are made outside of the United States. Next one is Bitdefender. Now we can have a fun with Bitdefender because it's made in Romania, and everyone else knows what else is made in Romania, and that's Dracula. So maybe the name Bitdefender came up because they wanted to put a twist on that, but I don't think so. Next on our list is Avira software, and unfortunately the captions are in the way. Let's move it. So Avira is made in Germany. Wouldn't think that with that name. Maybe someone watching this video knows what Avira stands for. Maybe Avira stands for antivirus in Germany. Who knows? Next on our list is Trend Micro. Now, Trend Micro, you would think, would be made in the United States because it has such a English sounding name, but as you can see, Trend Micro is made in Tokyo. Next on our list, I went backwards for a second, is Komodo, which is made in Britain. And it sounds American, doesn't it? But it's British, but I guess it's kind of close because of the name. Now, another popular one that you may think is US based is ESET. But ESET is actually made in Slovakia. And it doesn't make sense. But anyway, one of those popular antivirus that definitely makes it sound like it was created in the US. And finally, a popular one, at least a few years ago, is AVG. AVG antivirus is made in the Netherlands. Kind of a shocker. But it's true. Most of these antivirus products are made overseas. So what's the big deal? Well, again, the big deal is the rules in specific countries may allow these products to spy on your surfing habits and on your computer. That's not to say that all US based antivirus software isn't doing the same thing, but in this cyber war that we're in, you have to know if the antivirus software that you're using is in league with, say, China or Russia or allies of either country. So it goes to say in this day and age that if you want to make sure that you're safe and not selling your secrets to the enemy, use some of these US-based antivirus programs instead if you have to use US-based software, because I will give you my views on antivirus software when we get through the list. So first on that list is PCMatic. Pretty sure you've seen the commercials at one time or another, but PCMatic is US-based. The all-inclusive software that not only protects your whole computer from viruses, but make sure that nothing else, such as ransomware or any other threats, gets on your computer, because it just puts a lockdown on your computer and not much you can do. Now, an old favorite from the 90s is Norton. Norton has everything from, like most antivirus products, they've got antivirus software, they've got anti-spamware, they have firewall protection. It's all there. But Norton is US based, so have no fear. Now, even though this guy ran off to Costa Rica, John McAfee created his software in the US, and it stayed US owned, even though he went off the rails in the latter years of his life. But if you have to use US based software, McAfee's a good choice. Another one that's a good choice that Best Buy believes in is WebRoot. WebRoot antivirus software is made in the United States, so chances are it's not going to be in the hands of the enemy. And finally, well, no, actually there's two more, and we'll get to that after we talk about Viper. Now, Viper is kind of one of those unknowns, but there are a lot of our customers at Integral that use Viper antivirus software, and it's US based. Don't ask me where in the US, but I know it's US based. A couple of others that are US based that you can believe in are XProtect, which is built into Macintosh computers. That's right, XProtect doesn't have a control panel or dashboard like most antivirus software on the market has. It is included in the Macintosh operating system. So it just is integrated in there, and it's designed to protect you from any unknown threats that may appear on your Mac. And finally, our last US-based software is Windows Defender. Now, Windows Defender has been around since Windows 7, believe it or not. But it's currently in Windows 10 and Windows 11, built into the operating system like XProtect for Macintosh devices. And it has a dashboard like most of your Windows-based software programs, including Norton and some of the other ones out there. But Windows Defender is a pretty good program, so you can definitely use it. Now, some of the other things that I did not mention are some of your utilities that you use to scan your computer for problems. And the reason I didn't bring those up is a lot of those programs are kind of non-existent anymore, except for maybe Norton's system utility. I know AOL has a system utility, as well as the popular program CCleaner, which goes in and cleans out your cookies and all of that other good stuff. But when it comes to software, you definitely need to take a look and see where that program is manufactured in order to keep your computer and your information safe. It's not to say that any of these programs, including Kaspersky, are stealing secrets, but it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to antivirus software or any other software that you have installed on your computer. Now, my take as far as antivirus software is concerned. Now, I've said this in past videos, but about 99% of cybercrime requires user interaction, which means that we live in a day and age where scams and other threats come in the form of phishing attempts, such as email phishing attempts, text message phishing attempts, and even voice phishing attempts where people try to call you and get information from you. Same thing with email phishing and text phishing. You've got criminals that are trying to trick you into giving up your personal information. So it's always important that you stay vigilant to various phishing schemes that come across your various devices, and to just ignore them if you don't recognize the source. If you are curious about it, the last thing that you want to do is click on something, because it's going to cause you harm to your devices. And with that said, most criminals out there, when they create these phishing schemes, know how to get around your antivirus software. Now, a lot of these programs will stop them, but if you click on it, then you're definitely inviting the threat to come into your computer or other tech devices to infect them. Now, as far as my recommendation, as far as antivirus software, I would use what's built into your Windows and Macintosh computer. That definitely means XProtect is going to protect you as well as, or better than, some of the third-party programs I listed here, both domestic and foreign. Same thing with Windows Defender. Windows Defender is an excellent antivirus program and even will stop ransomware. So rather than using third-party antivirus programs or utilities on your computer, everything's built into both XProtect for the Mac and Windows Defender for your Windows computer and other devices. Now, when it comes to smartphones and tablets, the way that you will get infected on those devices is downloading apps from the App Store, or again, clicking on links. So again, use your head when it comes to interacting with things on the web and even in the App Store. Now, Apple users, the App Store is going to work easy for you because Apple does an excellent job of scanning the App Store to verify that there are no malicious apps lurking there that will infect your devices. For you Android users, it's not necessarily the wild, wild west, but Android is a little bit more lenient for apps that are uploaded to the App Store. So you have to take extra special precautions to make sure that any app that you download onto your device isn't going to infect your device. So with that said, if you've got comments or questions about Kaspersky or any other software program that you have running on your computer and devices, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you, to have a good discussion about Kaspersky and what we need to do other than remove it as far as your devices are concerned. And with every video, I always ask, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and click the bell if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube, so that you can stay alert or alerted when future videos are created, which are normally once a week. So, I love technology. I've read all the manuals, and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. Remove Kaspersky, and thanks for watching.